Hello guys, welcome back to our channel, and today we are going to do live stream about chart analysis, and I will let you know how you can invest. And before investing anything into any company, what you need to look, like a lot of people, they invest money without even going to do analysis about the market and how to know about the companies, which company is better for them to invest, and what you need to check into those company. So basically, I have made some videos about that. I have already told people like what kind of stocks are there. Like there are 6 kind of stocks, and then while you will invest in that, and before buying any stock, what you need to do, you need to go check like income statement and balance sheet, also quarter reports, all these things you need to do. So I will explain. First, I will do some chart analysis, what you can do, like even if you are a day trader, if you are short trader, like short-term trader who takes short position in a day, or you are a swing trader, what kind of indicator you can use, what kind of indicator you need to confirm that taking high probability trade. So this is what I'm going to break down all in this video, and I will show you. You can see right now S&P chart on my screen, and this is there are some indicators I'm showing you already. So go check my live stream. If you're watching right now, please let me know in the comments section. You can see it clearly, and then after that I will move to Bitcoin also. Like, what was the reason behind the Bitcoin crash? Why people couldn't understand the peak of the Bitcoin and suddenly it dropped to 86, or we can say even it could go to 80. If it breaks down lower than 80, then we will know like which is the strongest support zone where Bitcoin can move back to bullish bias and people can start investing, and how big institutes play with you. Basically, we have seen, like, I've been reading news, and I do actually chart analysis and market analysis, everything on news, and reading about the companies, not just going on a chart and look at the candles, and I'll do that. No, this is not my type of trading. I'll be sure before taking any position in a short term, like a day trader, or if, let's say, if I'm investing for long term, what I'm gonna do. This is how I will explain to you. So if you will have any question, let me know in the comment section. I hope so. If you are not watching right now, but once I will finish this live stream, you will watch this live stream on my channel. I've been uploading long videos about different stocks and how market works. And yeah, the amazing part about that, I remember like 2 weeks ago, before it was Friday, when I recorded a video and explained like Bitcoin is going to go more down, like below than 90, and I think people haven't watched that video, and they thought it's just like a normal thing normal people say, because they do just chart analysis. They don't go to check news and data and market sentiments. So there is an example I'm gonna give you about that later on in this live stream, why it happens and why big institute, they don't lose money but you lose money. So all these I'm going to break down in this live stream, and we will continue doing live stream every week. So you will have to, if you haven't subscribed this channel, please click on the subscribe button and go watch my videos about investment, about how you can buy stocks and how long you can hold and wait, what kind of stocks are there, like how many types of stocks you can invest in. And so let's get to the chart today. So you see right now here, I'm going to open this chart and I will start some basic analysis, like chart analysis. So here you see I'm using these indicators. These are volume profile. There are order flows and there are volume profiles. Some people, they cannot get the order flow indicators, so they can use these volume indicators. They're really good. They will confirm, like, it will be kind of confirmation to you to take a high probability trade. I'm not going to say like it's going to be 100% right, but because you can't beat market. That's normal to know about this. If you are new to trading, you need to understand that how you can start with basic. The way I studied everything, I had to invest my all time, not just 1 hour, 2 hours. I'm giving it to market or chart and just it's done and then go to play something, have fun. No, I didn't do that. I spent my whole day just reading it until I was confirmed to take a position. And what would I do? For the as a day trader, I will do like, I will check the time frame, what kind of a time frame I'm going to be using, and which time frame would be better for me. If I'm going to take a position for a day, then I will go according to that 4-hour chart. But if I am taking a position, short position like, or long position in 15-minute charts, I will analyze 4-hour charts, and also I will analyze 1-hour chart. So it will give me the confirmation, I can't say 100%, but at least 60, 70, 80% confirmation with volume indicator and with this volume profile indicator as well. I will know where is the order flow going. How I will know? There are orders pending. How market like big institute, they push the support level. There is a support level where the market, you see here, I already marked this area, right? So what here you see they are supporting this area so strong, and here is my volume profile indicator. It clearly shows this is point of control where the market actually has been stopped. It didn't go more bearish, more down from this point of control, because here big institute, they actually pushed the more order here, they bought more and they changed the market position, like it's market completely from bearish to bullish, you see here. And here you could take a short trade. Let me zoom in. So you see here. Now what would I do is, I'm not going to use only this volume profile indicator, but I'll look into this volume also. There is another one here, you see. So all you can use these, for the new people, those who are new in trading, they can easily understand that, okay? There are different strategies. What you need to do is understanding. First, you need to learn about these strategies, and then you can stick with one strategy. Even you are losing money or you are making money, still you have to do. And if you will make any mistake, for the mistakes, what you can do is like go back to the mistakes where you have losses like 5, 6 in a row, check it, and recent one, the one you took last time, check that one, how many mistakes you made, how many position you have, like how many losses you had compared to previous one you had losses like 6, 7 in a row, and now you are making you're losing 3 trades. It's okay because you are still improving. Don't give up on that. So trading is like not only about chart analysis or using indicators, but also understanding market psychology, because sometimes market is on a peak. Let's say here this was on a peak. A lot of people, they have like FOMO. They think, oh, I'm going to be missing this trade. I'm going to be missing the taking position and I will not make money. You don't have to make money. Like last month, I didn't take any position because I knew the market is not sure. Why? Because when I was reading news, first thing I noticed in the US economy, there were like people were reading news and the government, they were actually deciding what to do, what not to do. And the market was, data wasn't released. And I'm not sure until when it will be confirmed. Let's say this week, in December 10th, there is going to be a meeting of Feds, right? FOMC. And still it's not confirmed if they're going to cut the rates or not, if they will have that meeting. Sometimes we see yes, sometimes we say no. They say no, they are not confirmed it. So until it will be confirmed, I'm going to get into my position. I'll get into the chart. I will read the chart and I'll do analysis. Then I'll start taking a position. That's how I do. Because it's okay for me not to take position, rather losing money. All right, so this is how I do. So now let's get back to the indicators. I'm going to give some new people, those who are new to trading, these indicators named. Simply, you go on an indicator. You see here, there are many indicators, but you need to pick the right one. It's completely free. You don't have to pay any money on that, okay? You see here, I have favorited some of the indicators, and I'm using this one, VP. So there are average to range and all this, higher and higher lows. Those who are new, those who don't understand what is higher high, higher low, they can go check videos and they can know about that. And there are different, as I said, this one is volume delta candles. Also, this one is volume profile. I'm using VP, this one, okay? And volume profile and volume indicators. These two I'm using right now here, and also just simple volume. Here you see, the point of control. It's called point of control. And the other one here, you see this big one. If you go here, you click on this, you will see volume area high. So basically all the trades are being taken between this volume area high and volume area low. Then there is a point of control where the big institutes actually take position and hold the market strong. Like, okay, if they see the market is completely going opposite, they're going to spot that area because this is the quite strong spot level. And if you go more old school way, you can go do analysis like some basic analysis. It's about like support and resistance level. Also, you can check some demand zone, supply zone. Basically, I did in the beginning with supply and demand zone. Once you understand all these strategies, then you don't even have to think about that. Like you can just go sit on the charts like around, for example, I'll just check the timing, okay? There are 3 sessions. Which session I'm going to pick to do trades? That's what I will do. And I will go according to my time frame and then session. I will go in a session like now it's time to do a little analysis before session starts. And then we will see like what kind of a position I'm going to take. It's going to be long or it's going to be short until I'm sure about the market, until I'm sure about there is no news coming. Because I check every single thing before I take any position. Maybe a lot of people, you will see, I have seen, okay, the funny part about this is I've seen many people, they go check, there are chats, okay, there are chat rooms here you see on TradingView, and they go read those comments from the people. If they were really good to you, they could have just mentioned it right away there. They could give you signal like, I'm taking this position. Once they make some money and their TP hit, then they take a screenshot and they post it in the group. They were like, okay, we made this much. So don't rely on signals only, okay? Signals not going to improve your trading. Signals not going to improve your whole making profit every single day. What you need to do, you need to read everything by yourself. And you have to study it very well. Otherwise, you might just do trading for a day or 2 days or for a week. But after that, you might just start losing it. Because it's the greed in human, like it's quite natural in us. Once you start making a little profit and you think like, okay, now I'm making a bit money, let me take another position. Like I told you, I didn't take whole month any position, even not any, I didn't even touch it because I was just going to Twitter and I was going to some of the news, checking it like on different websites, like what I'm going to do, like is it a good time to just take a position or not? That's how I did. And then once I will be sure, on a 4-hour chart, I will be sure like, okay, this is the time I can take one trade in a day. That's all. Even if I'm making $50, it's still fine. Because I don't know, I'm not right. This chart is not running away. The stock market is still there. This all Forex game is still there. But you can't beat the, still, I'd say you can't beat the market. So don't go opposite that. Just understand the psychology of the market. As I said about Bitcoin, okay, I will explain it to you, but here you can use this indicator. Okay, let me just quickly tell you how I'm gonna just use the supply zone and demand zone. So here you see, this is indicator where I'm gonna look into that, okay? So this one was the main point of control where it's also, there is a demand zone here you will see. Okay, this is my demand zone. What is my demand zone? Demand zone mean like the indecision candle before we see another big candle moving, leaving a big gap. Okay, here is the gap also, but also there would be a big candle. You will see FEG in between that candle, and I will mark this area. You see right here. Now this is also point of control. This is giving me another confirmation about taking a position, because not only, let me just mark it, okay? Here you see this one was my demand zone, okay? So also this is the point of interest. And if I'm going to take any position here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just go here. Sorry, not this one. Yeah, here. I will just take a position from here after confirmation, not just this, okay? And I'll just go with 3 to 1 or like 1 to 1. This is going to be my reward ratio. But if you go on a small chart, like the lower time frame, 15 minutes, a really big opportunity for you to take a long position. Okay, you can make a lot of money from that, but don't be greedy. This is 4 hour charts. It's going to be giving me a confirmation. I'll just get back to the lower time frame also. So this is going to be my stop loss, because I know sometime the market, what they do, they know where is your stop loss, so they're gonna wipe your account right there. You might, as a new trader, you might think like, okay, they are no, they don't know. They definitely know about retail traders. So be careful with that. Always use your stop loss below the candle, below the demand zone. So if the market even come down a little bit, it's still fine. Okay. Here you see. Sorry, this was my demand zone. I didn't check it well. Here, this one. So now this is my demand zone, and my position is going to, I'm going to take a position here. Okay, I will explain it to you. One more thing, it's going to be really beneficial for you, okay? So this would be my demand zone. If the market even come down after, it always retrace, like barely we see market doesn't retrace. So if it's retracing, it's going to be showing me like, okay, it's okay, I have set the stop loss, so it's fine for me. And then this is going to be my TP, okay? It's just, I'm giving you an example, okay? This is going to be my TP, and I'm going to take my take profit. And secondly, another thing about people, sometimes you see the break even. In the break even time, some people, they take the partial profit, like while the market sometimes moves against you, your trade, you know? So for that, what you need to do is like, you don't have to hesitate. You can just completely just get out of the market, because you are still making profit. Rather you lose, like let's say if the market is giving you 6,000 profit, like, and you are waiting, like if the market moves, there is the best way to understand that. I'm going to open the chart and I'm going to show you which indicator is going to confirm it. Like, okay, now it's going to go to break even, okay? That indicator is going to give you like, okay, the market is not moving more above, like it's still in consolidation, but after consolidation, what's going to happen? Suddenly the market, like the big institute, that push the market down, right? So in that situation, you will not be confirmed like if it's the real breakout or fake breakout. And here I'm going to open another chart. Okay, this one was like demand zone. I showed you how this is my indecision candle. And then you see there is a big gap. There is a panic arrow, and the market moved back here, retrace and touch the FVG. This area, demand zone, and then move up. Then there is another retracement, you see. And you have like, after confirmation, you can take a really good position. Sometimes I don't take position quickly right after that until you see there is a breakup structure. And there are many strategies, as I explained, breakup structure. I will be explaining all these things so simply into my videos. I'm going to be uploading videos about every single strategies, not making it much more harder for people to understand, but much easier to understand, okay? So it's not like I'm going to make a long video to just waste your time. I'm kind of a guy, like I want you to learn from everything from my videos. As you go, you see my short videos or long videos. I made it quite simple and short, and like clear points, like how you can just invest in trading, stock markets, go check the indicators, like where you can invest. So as I said, demand zone, it's same like supply zone. It's I have explained in one of my live stream before. So I'm going to show you another indicators about the breakout. Once you are in a position, let's say I'm going to go here. Let's say if this was your position and you took it like long position, it's going to be you see now here you are not sure if there is a breakout or not, right? So sometimes you misunderstand. Even candle, it closes above the previous candles. It clearly shows like it's a breakout and strong breakout, right? Because there are valid breakout and invalid breakout, but this one is showing you like it's quite like valid breakout, but suddenly the market flipped completely opposite, like it's going down, and you had that panic attack, like, okay, now I'm here, I had like $6,000 in my profit, now it's going down again to 2,000. So how you can be sure? Let me show you another indicator in this one. All right, here you see I open this one, okay? So here I will show you just simple and easy way to understand that. Because sometimes people think like here you see there is a breakup structure, right? And is it a valid one or isn't a valid? And this indicator here, right down here, it shows you, okay, oh, you can't see it. Well, let me show you. It shows you like, okay, it's a real one or it's a fake one, and where the market is going. Is it going bullish or is it going bearish? Even you go look into high highs, lower lows, like all these things, but it doesn't work with only one strategy. It works with market sentiment, market psychology, indicators, and also the way you control your emotions, how you think about the trade. Do you actually panic after taking a position? Do you using this chart? Hold on. All right, it got stuck for a bit. Let me check my live stream if I am. All right, yeah, it's here now. So, hold a second. People don't use these kind of indicators which gives them like high probability trade. They just watch a YouTube video, they come back and they think, okay, they are now pro in this, like they try to be sniper trader, but you can't be sniper trader until you understand everything, okay? So here you see this area. Okay, I'm gonna give you the exact thing here, okay? I marked this, okay? Now you see, there is, you might think like, okay, will it be valid breakup structure or will it not? So for this one, also there is the supply zone here, demand zone here, okay? You can see there is a demand zone, the market retraces, touch the demand zone, and then it moved above that, yeah? And then here is the breakup structure. In this indicator, it's clearly give you. Here you see, okay? I can even draw here, okay? I'm gonna use this line. So now here you see, this is the real breakup structure, but here you see it gives no, it doesn't give you the real breakup structure. Like the market actually, it left a big wick after like the candle closed, right? So you are not sure like why there wasn't a breakup structure. But if you don't use this indicator, let me tell you, if I just, let's say we don't have this indicator here, just look at this chart, okay? Look at this chart here now. Now you will be hesitant to take a trade. Why? Because you don't see anything here. Because you see, okay, it's not a valid breakup structure. But if you will use this indicator, it gives you clear indication like, okay, it's a valid breakup structure here, right? So it broke the breakup structure, it's a valid one, and it's the real one, it's not fake one. Then you can literally go and even you can wait for 5 minutes, 10 minutes to market to come back here. Okay, it's a 5-minute chart. It's a lower time frame, okay? You see, you can wait here for the supply zone. You can draw here supply zone, and then you can take your position from here. And if you are not still sure, like this is what I do, okay? I will take a position here, and I will just 3-to-1 reward ratio I will use. Like, for example, I'm just giving you this one. Okay, this would be my stop loss below this candle, okay? Below the supply zone. And now let's see, as I explained in another chart with volume indicator, now if you have taken a like, you wanna go like much more risk reward ratio, right? So how you will understand the market here, how you can use this indicator. As I said, if you will use this indicator, it will clearly give you the breakup structure, the valid breakup structure detail. So let's say I'm waiting for the market to go more higher. Here you see, and then it shows you like it already broke the structure, right? Okay, this one, I'm gonna remove this one, okay? This indicator, I'm not gonna use this one because it's actually messing up with my chart. Now here, firstly, you might think the market is still bullish, right? But what if I tell you here, below this one, in the indicator one, you see it's the same right here. There is no valid breakup structure. I don't see it. Do you see it? You see it like here. So what does that mean? You can just get out of the trade. It's so simple. People don't understand these things because they watch videos and they think one after another strategy they start applying. I don't do that because I stuck with, in the beginning, I was just using supply and demand zone, which is like quite old method, but it's, for me, it's 70, 80, 90% was much more accurate than any other strategy. So I went with supply and demand zone. Now what I do is like I don't even draw supply and demand zone anymore because now I'm familiar with this chart, more familiar than before, and also now I'm familiar with indicators. So this indicator, firstly, I will also, one more thing, just remember this, you need to pick your session, okay? People, because most of the time markets, you don't see high volume in the market as you see here. So when it's a New York session, you see a lot of volume in the market, right? And any, like even if you're doing trade, if you're taking position in Bitcoin, gold, and like S&Ps, whatever, like it's same, okay? So now you see here, as I explained to you, if you want to know what's this indicator name, simply go on indicator, click here, and let me open it. Hold on. This indicator. It's called CDF. It's simple, okay? And I'm going to show you here. It's open. So CDF is like, it's going to give you volume profile, CDF. These three indicators can give you high probability trade. Sorry, this one is, CVD. Yeah, CVD, this indicator, okay? You see here, this one. It's completely free. You don't have to pay any penny for this one, okay? Simply just use this one to understand the market, okay? Understand the valid breakup structure or fake breakup structure. You say fake or real one, valid or invalid. So this one is going to save a lot of money for you. And also it will give you like the knowledge about this, like how many trades are going to be confirmed. And be sure about one more thing. Confirm it, okay? Not every breakout here will be the valid one because as I explained again, I'm going to tell you again, there is like sessions. It goes with sessions, okay? So go with session. It's a London session. I'm opening right now in the London session. You see here. So it started here. Here, right? Sorry, it's not a London session. It's actually a New York session. So in the New York session, once it started, you see a high volume here, big volumes, big volume candles here, green and red. And it's now giving you like clear things, like how you can do. Now you understand what kind of indicators you need to use. And then also go back to, if you're still losing, you are not making money and you are about to giving up. As I will tell you, people say it takes 5 years. People say it takes 10 years. It does indeed take 10 years, 5 years for those people, those who are not into trading, those who are just about to making money. What I was doing, actually, I was thinking every day how many time my strategy worked, rather how much money I made in the trading journey. So if my strategy worked three times successfully in a day, I won't trade anymore because now I'm sure next day I'm going to try the same strategy again. I won't change. If I had a loss, yeah, it has to be because we can't beat the market. Sometimes you go against the market and you lose money. It's simple, it's normal. So for that one, sorry, excuse me. So for that one, I would go check where I made a mistake. And I will go through that. I will improve myself. I won't take trade in the same way I did make a mistake and I lost. I had a loss in that position. So firstly, check the time frame. 4 hours for day trader with a small time frame, like lower time frame, 15 minutes. If you are a trader like who takes a position in 1 minute or 5 minutes, go check 1 hour and 4 hour chart still. But firstly, go with weekly chart time frame, weekly time frame, because it gives you whole week indication like it's a bullish bias or bearish bias. So this is simple, like every single one, like even you doing Nasdaq, even you doing BTC, even you doing gold. Gold is more volatile, so be careful with that. But I love gold. I do on a gold as well, so be careful with that. So these are the indicators I am telling you to use. So it's simple and easy. If you will have any question, you can just leave in the comment section. If you're not watching this live stream right now, you can watch it later. If you might be watching it later, you can ask me any question in the comment section, or you can simply ask about indicators or anything which you are not sure. I will make a whole video and I will break it down simple and easy. I don't have to make things complicated for you guys. Like, I'm not here to talk too much about strategies or messing up with your minds. I'm here the way I learned. It didn't take me long. I'm being really honest, okay? It didn't take me long because I've been learning like 16 hours a day, sticking with chart, strategies, videos, markets, news, and market data. I read all these things. And then after that, I tried like going into positions, taking position. Even it's a stock, I would go, if I will invest in a stock, how will I do? I'm going to explain it to you. What are my ways to invest in a stock? It was just simple. I was breaking down about the chart right now. But now, after this, I will go about the stock, what kind of stock you can invest, why you need to invest in that stock, and what you need to know before investing in any stock or any company, okay? So let's get back to this. So this is how now you know about this breakout. It's so simple. Just use this indicator for now. If you will have any question about any other indicators, volume profile, order flow, you can ask me. I will break it down for you in the video, or I'll do another live stream because I'm going to be doing live stream every week, so you can watch me live and you can ask me any question. We can do Q&A. And this was for the beginners and even those who are not beginners, but they didn't know about these indicators. They can ask me. I'll just leave the name in the comment section for you guys. I'll reply every single one, okay? So this is the way how I did. Now let's get to the stock market. What you need to do about stock before you buy any stock. Let me just get into this one, and I need to change. I opened this table ready for you so you can understand. For example, if you are investing in Nvidia, right? Nvidia is like a big tech giant. Everyone loves to invest and make money because there is catalyst coming. No one knows about this. So why I am talking about this, because I've studied, I done my degree in this, and even before, there is a saying, even you study, but the self-study is much more important than just studying in the university, right? So self-study improves you. It's not like you don't improve anything. It does indeed improve you. And this is the earning reports, like financial reports of the Nvidia. And recently, people have been losing a lot of money. Even the market just wiped out millions of retail traders, and they were we had like good news, bad news also about retail traders, those who were like depressed and because they couldn't understand this whole market sentiment, okay? And I'm going to give you an example of Bitcoin here, okay? Let me just go to Bitcoin first, and I'll go weekly. So Bitcoin was all-time high, and people like new traders, those who were like, there are those who had quite saving in their accounts, and then they wanted to make more money in Bitcoin. As you see on YouTube, a lot of people, they tell you like, you can buy Bitcoin, like maybe you can invest $100,000 or maybe $200,000 and you still make money. And I explained it, okay? You can use different indicators, moving average and many others, okay? I'm not going to use this indicator here. I'm just going to give you with the chart all the details. So here it was an all-time high in Bitcoin, right? So people were having that kind of feeling, like fear of missing opportunity. So let's say you didn't read the data, you didn't read the news, you didn't understand about the market. What made you lose money here? as a simple example, if you are familiar with the name of Taylor, she is like in that movie, she is giving you everything, like it's 80% accurate things you can learn from that. Okay, she's giving you clearly every knowledge about the market. What she does is she is, before she is going to chart, she is doing market psychology things, like she's understanding the market. Before she invests or she take a position, she tells the accelerator like why you should just get into this stock, why you shouldn't. Because if I would be her, when I was studying, like I do study every single detail, okay? When, let's say, if I was her, what would I do here? I would look back to the chart. I'll go back to this chart, right? Now you see there is like higher high, higher low, breakup structure, everything on this chart on weekly basis. But still here, people, they didn't take position here, right? They didn't buy anything here in a long run. Then the market went down, wiped out, they hit stop loss, and then there's another higher high. And then you see here. So this was the top high. Here the market, one of the main reason I broke down in my short video on my channel, please go check from the 2 weeks ago, before this happened, this market like crashed, this happened and wiped out millions of dollars. I made a video because I did the analysis on market, read the news, articles, checked the economic data and every single thing, and I knew it's gonna crash because there wasn't any seller in the market anymore. It was just going, like everyone was so into that. They were having FOMO, like, okay, if I don't buy today, I'm gonna be missing the opportunity to buy Bitcoin like 2010, like 2015. So because they didn't understand, some people, they just watch video and they just come up with this and like, okay, this guy said on YouTube this and this, like now I need to buy, I don't need to miss this opportunity, and they start buying here. And then the institute, they knew that there are no seller in the market. What they need to do, they needed to create liquidity. And they had to get back to the pending orders. Like you see here, these are like orders which hasn't been filled and the market was just in one direction. It happens every single decade, okay? So it's not like after 3 years you will see the market comes down and then go up. So for as basically, I'm not going to say I'm 100% sure, but the way I see, till January, the market is going to be under 80 to 100K dollar. Between that, okay, you might think, you might have watched some videos, they will say like the market will go 200,000K, Bitcoin will go 200,000. As per my analysis, I'm not sure, but I can just, about my analysis, if I will have to wait, I will wait till January or February until everything is well settled. Still right now, like if you go on economic data, they're still making, decision. They are focusing on those decisions and they're not using it. The decision, it hasn't been confirmed yet. Until it's confirmed, the market can't just be 100% sure. So for the next, as per my analysis, as I'm going to repeat it again, my analysis, I'm not going to say I'm 100% sure. You need to do your analysis also, okay? As I did in my short video, as I explained, like market is still going to be 80K to 100K in these 2-3 months because it has to go down. It has to crash. And the previous spot, people thought this is going to be strongest spot, but it broke down from 100. Then they waited to this one, 84, okay? And this is, market is not going like 60 to 70%, there is a chance market is not, Bitcoin is not going below than 60K. That was the area, that was the, let me show you here, okay? Why, what's the reason? Here, this one, okay? Why? Because this, many big institutes, investment banks, they ordered, they bought here Bitcoin. So they will protect this zone. They won't let the Bitcoin go down in case, like, If still goes, then I'm not sure. But currently, as per my analysis, it's not going below than 60K. And if it breaks 80, yeah, like people say, when it was 95, I told people like it will, if it break 90, then it will go 85. And today it's 86. It broke then, which one is 80? Yeah, it went to 80, but if it's not holding on 80, it will go 75 and then 70, and it will go last. It could go to 60. That would be the area. That would be the zone where the big institute, they will jump in again and they will protect it. Like, I'm not sure in the coming next few months how it will be, but I will be reading about the market and everything. Then I will do some analysis and I can make a video on that on YouTube. Long video, I will explain why and how, as I study it, as I know like how the market works. So that's how I do every analysis and how I give my knowledge out. And I've been, not only this, I even go on X, like Twitter. I read the comments, people completely wiped out, and I've been leaving the comments under their post. I've been telling them under the tweet like how it's gonna be working, and I read every single article, because when you invest in something, it's not you need a greed in yourself. What you need to do is you need to learn about things, be patient. In the beginning you make less, but later on you make big. So if you jump into big one in the beginning, you're gonna be wiped out completely. You're gonna be losing all the money you're saving, and then you're gonna be what, shaking your head and taping your head like, what did I do? Don't lose your money like that, okay? So this is gonna be the spot zone, as I said, the strongest one, 60K, because the big institute, they will jump in, they will try to protect this area. But let's see, in January and February, we will see how the market will react on this one. And as I said, if I was a tailor, first thing, before buying on this top area, I would definitely have the market psychology in me. I will look into that, like why people are still buying. Am I, like, if I'm buying, am I right or am I wrong? I will ask myself, because there is no seller in this market. It's a weekly, right? That's why it's creating higher low. If you go on a monthly chart, you will see these big candles just going bullish, right? Green and green and green. So be careful with all these things before you take any position or you invest in Bitcoin. You need to prepare for everything before you so before you get into any market, anything, investing or trading or anything, my mindset is this: I will have a clear mindset about loss. Let's say I will set my mind about $2,000 I'm gonna have loss before I start making money. So even the market goes opposite my position, I know, like I have that in my mind. If I lose, I will lose 2,000. So I'm not gonna be having those emotional panicking attack like, okay, I'm gonna be losing, because I know I made this decision on $2,000. If I lose, I will just get out of market after 2,000. So this will make myself much more stronger about the market, and I will think about it many times. So before you make money, think about loss and then get into that. And I did, when I started, I did on real money. I didn't do any demo account, okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. It's honest, my life journey. It's my trading journey, because I was doing demo account and I didn't care like how many positions I was taking. Like, okay, I'm making it's good, I'm not making it's good, because I knew it's a fake money. But once I start using my real money, I understood I'm losing every single dollar on every single trade. So I had to learn it. Okay, so it's a Bitcoin. Now I explained about Bitcoin. Let's get back to now the one, as I said, about Nvidia. So this is Nvidia, okay? Before I will buy any stock about Nvidia, what will I do? I will check there. Here you go. 3 main things you need to read about every single company. Why? Because it will tell you, it will confirm you, it will make you sure to buy any stock and invest in this company. First thing, balance sheet. Okay, every single company release their balance sheet quarterly or yearly. So you get into that, you read that balance sheet, and then you understand, or in balance sheet, there is many things you need to understand. How much this company is actually generating revenue every year. How much this company investing in their assets, like they're buying any assets like machineries or different things. Like it depends on the companies, what kind of a companies this is, what kind of a product in coming years or coming weeks or coming months they're going to be launching. Okay, these are really important things. And how much money they are like from previous year, the last year, then this year, how much difference they have losses and margins and all these things you need to understand. So these are the basic. I'm going through. I'll go quickly. I'll go through this and I will make you understand. There are two kind of statement. One is like 8K. One is like 10K. 10K is like whole yearly. So I'll go yearly one. You see here. Let me just get to the main page. Actually, I open it, but the page refreshed, and I have to get back to that one again. And this is all about like, it's like whole big book. It's kind of a book. Like every year, every company, they release these kind of financial statements. So, okay. So we're going to start here. Statement of income. What is statement of income? Cost of revenue. And these numbers are just not numbers, okay? These are not 13,497. It's in billions, okay? This is billion and millions. As you know, NVIDIA is a big, giant company, tech company. So you need to understand these things, okay? Yearly, January 26, 2025, January 28, 2024, and 2023. So how much revenue they are making every year? So in 2020-23, it was 26 billion, roughly. I'm gonna just use these numbers, okay? Then in 28, 60, double of that. Then if you go 2025, it's $130 billion. So clearly you see they are really making big money. So imagine if a company that you start in 2023, it was 26, then 26 billion, then 60 billion, excuse me. Then in 2025, it's 130 billion. Clearly, it's making really good money. So this is it's the example I'm giving you. Okay, this is the balance sheet. When you work for hedge funds or any other big companies, this is how you need to do, and then you have to. Before you apply for those companies, like you need to understand these things. If you learn accounting, and you have to understand that algebra, accounting, statistic, and all these things I read and I have studied. So that's why. And then if you go to gross profit, you see here. In 2023, it was 15 billion, then 44 billion in 2024 and 2025. 97 billion. Clearly, it's a big difference. And let's say this is the statement of income before you invest in any company. I'm going to be repeating this word again, any company. You go check the company, open the company website, go to check their financial reports, earning reports. It will make you, okay, some people, they just look into chart, right? As I said, you can just look at chart and you might think like it's good, but no, it's not good. Chart is not everything. You have to understand these statements before you invest in any company if you are investing for the long term. So gross profit here, then operating expenses, there is not mentioned, research and development, 12 billion. In the first year, in 2023, they invested 7, and then 8 billions, then 12 billions. They invested in research and development. So it's a really good thing to invest in. Like even if they are making really good revenue, but they're also, after making profit, they're reinvesting in something like they want to see more development in their company. So if they're investing, it's really good. And then sales and general and administrative, 3,000, like 3 billions, 2 billions, 2 billions. It's clearly 2025 is really good. And all these costs, they didn't mention this year. And total operating expenses. So expenses are higher than previous 2 years. Like 2024 and 2023 was same. So here it's expensive because they invested 12 billion in this one. So then if you go to operating income, 81, 32, 4,000. Because I'm not going to be doing this live stream for quite long, and the same way, it's so simple. Just go Google these words, you can understand. You need to learn this before investing. Every single person has to learn it, okay? This is what I learned. And interest income, like from interest, they're coming like giving anyone or investing in anywhere else. Interest expenses, it's like same. It's less this year. It's good. Interest expense, yeah. Then other net income, like they still really good. Other income expense, 2,000, but also they okay. You have to go through all this statement. There would be some companies they they actually get loans from banks and other things. So when they get the loans, it doesn't mean they are in under debt. It means if they are taking those loans and they are investing in the company for some products, for new upcoming research and doing some developments in the company, so it's good. Getting loans is still good. If the loan is going opposite way, like they're losing money, they are having losses, then you need to be more careful before investing. So be careful with that. So net income didn't mention. Basic is like 2.97 billions. What is net income per share? Okay, yeah, good. And diluted is 2.9. It's all about like per share. How much per share they shareholder they get. And then another one is like next. I'm gonna be I'm gonna do a quick review, and then I'll be finishing my live stream. And then there is consolidated statement of comprehensive income. Okay, this is the same in millions. Okay, it's mentioned it's in million. Okay, net income. This is what you need to do is you need to check income statement, you need to check balance sheet, and you need to check quarter reports like cash flow statement. One I mentioned it like the first one, this one. Oh, good. Okay, income statement. We have looked into that one already. So now let's go to another one. Balance sheet, the second one. Balance sheet is, these three are really important. Rest you can just go check about the shareholders, who are the shareholders, how much they're investing, how much on dividend they get paid, all these things. And now it's a balance sheet. Balance sheet says cash and cash equivalent. So it's 8 billions. Okay, January 2025, 2024 it was 7. It's really good cash flow. Okay, I'm not going to read all this. You can go check by those. Okay, here, this is the main thing. Liabilities and shareholder. So liabilities, if you know or if you don't know, I can tell you there is also kind of like formula they use about liabilities and the assets equal to equity. You need to you can just go Google it. You will understand this. It's going to take a lot of time if I'm going to breaking it down here. But if you still want me to break it down, if you want me to make a whole video about this before investment, like if you want to invest in something about these statements or cash flow, all these things, I can make a whole video and explain every single thing. But right now I am actually running out of time, so I'm going to be doing a quick review. And account payable, 6 billion, okay? Current liabilities are these accounts payable, 6 billion. And then accrued and other current liabilities, 11,737. It's higher than previous years, okay? Both of them, they are liabilities. Short-term debt. So this was the thing I was telling you. Let's say if they are in a debt, if they are borrowing loan, but they are investing in development projects, or maybe they're investing in new product, then it's fine, okay? The liabilities are, you need to be really careful before investment. You need to check the liabilities and shareholder, how much they are giving every year to shareholders and liabilities. So total current liabilities, 18.047 billion, okay? Long-term debt is 8,000. It's really good. Previous year it was 8. Yeah, like there's no much difference. So it means NVIDIA is making really good revenue, generating really good revenue. So long-term operating lease liabilities, approximately 1,519 billion, something like that. So it's quite okay. Other long-term liabilities, 4,000, like it's still high, but total liabilities, as I said, the liabilities are like you need to be careful with these things. And then you have to check. Here, there are two things you need to understand. The balance sheet imbalance and this one, liabilities and assets, you need to check should be same, okay? Like here, total liabilities and shareholder, it says Retained earnings is explained. Total shareholder equity 79 billions. Okay, 42 billion. It's this year it's much more higher than previous year. And here statement is the same again. Okay, we will go to cash flow now. Quick review. Okay, those are liabilities, and as I mentioned before, like how you can do these things. Okay, let's go to this one now. Okay, statement of cash flow. All right, sorry, I didn't open it, man. I've been explaining to you, but I couldn't. Oh, hold on, guys. Here. Okay. So, guys, I've been explaining to you, but I couldn't check into this. I was into that. So these three statements, okay, here you see. Statement of comprehensive income, statement of income, like income statement, and then second one is like balance sheet, and then third one is cash flow. So these are the documents you need to check before any company. Like it's not only about Nvidia. Every company has these earning reports and financial statements on their websites before investing. And I can't explain again because I already explained to you guys. Okay. So cash flow, we will go just short way in the cash flow. Net cash provided by operating activities 64 billions. And here we're gonna see adjustment and reconcile net income and net cash provided by operating activities. Okay, net income is 72 billions. And then here you see net cash provided by operating activities 64 billions. And at the end, you need to check all these things. Okay, I might explain because I'm running out of the time, so you might need to check these things. I'm going to repeat one more thing. These three main documents you need to check on every single website of the companies where you're going to be investing. Okay, so if you will have any question, you can ask me in the comment section if you are not watching this live stream right now. So later on, if you will watch this live stream, you can ask me in the comment section. I will break it down about income statement, balance sheet, and cash flow about the whole company. One by one, I will explain all these things. What are these? But it's quite easy, okay? If you are not familiar with accounting, you can go just search all these names in the Google. It will give you all the detail. It's quite simple. And before investing, I will tell you one thing which is really, really important, is that like you need to understand basic accounting for investment, okay, in any company. Then you will understand about the companies, about shareholders, about balance sheets, about all these things, like how you can use that these formula about how to say it, like asset equal to liabilities plus shareholder. Okay, then it will give you details. Should you just invest in that company or not? And if you're going to be making good money in future or not, if you're going to be holding stocks or not. Every company, every year, if you will check every single report every year, it will just tell you like which year you can just hold, which year you can just keep going, which year you will have to leave the share, come out from the shares, all these things. So this was the Nvidia website on the company. Let me get back to you. Let me get back to the website so you can see how I just searched it. There are many documents, man. Guys, I can't just go one by one and all of these things. So you see, it's notice of annual meeting, proxy statement, all these, and there is the, here you see, this was the website I opened for the Nvidia. Yeah, press release, everything, all details. Stock info, I opened the financial info. And investors, yeah, the main page, like financial info and investor page, you will go, you will check all the details. They're even just giving you data about 2026, okay? So it's really good. It's all about every single companies. Now, as I talk about indicators, this was volume profile indicators. It's really good for using simple strategies you can learn easily. If you want me to break down all the strategies,